I got some more Xerjoff samples in, so yes, we're going to be doing another sampling and first impressions video. I have spent some time with these fragrances and I got some thoughts on them. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here. Yes, you can consider this a part 2 sampling of Xerjoff fragrances. I've done a part 1 video. I did that back in the summertime, spring, summer. It had like Dama Bianca, Erba Pura, those type of fragrances in it, so definitely check that video out if you haven't already seen it. And we have a lot more fragrances to talk about. I have 6 and actually, well, kind of 7. You'll see what I mean, because one of them is the fragrance of the day, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. But as always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. I want to do more of this mauve purple thing. I've been in a phase and I'm here for it. This is MAC World Lipstick, no stranger to the channel. Y'all have seen it. It'll be linked below, as well as my face. The makeup details will be in the description box, so you don't have to look for it. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and the fragrance of the day is brand new, newly released. I hauled it recently and I'm enjoying wearing it. Kind of want to give you all the first impressions on it, just to give you an update on it. And this is, of course, from Xerjoff, and this is Erba Gold. This fragrance, you all, I see why people are highly anticipating it, waiting on it to be released globally, particularly here in the United States. As you all know, I have the original Erba Pura, so I was very intrigued to test out and play in this new Erba Gold. Special thank you to Twisted Lily for sending this over to me to let me play in it, give my thoughts on it. And so far, I have to say this version, Erba Gold, is much more smoother than the Erba Pura that we know and love in the teal bottle. This is more silky, more smooth, and it's not as loud in my opinion. Now the opening does have a little bit more of that musk in it. You do still get that typical Erba Pura musk that we know from Xerjoff, but it tones down. This is more subtle. This is more of an easier wear for a lot of people. So if you felt Erba Pura was too much for you, but you still kind of like the fragrance and the DNA, I highly recommend checking out Erba Gold in my opinion. I want to share the notes on it too, since again, we're talking Xerjoff today. So Erba Gold, you all, it has notes of Amalfi Lemon, Calabrian Bergamot, Brazilian Orange, and Ginger as the top notes. Then we have mid notes of green apple, melon, pear, cloves, Guatemalan cardamom, and Madagascar cinnamon. And then we have musk, amber, Madagascar vanilla, and woody notes. So yeah, this one, it's fruity, but because it has like the cinnamon and the cardamom in it, it helps to ground it more. So this isn't as loud of a fruit bomb. This version, Erba Gold, is not a fruit basket in my opinion. It's still bright, but it's subtle. So in my opinion, this version is better suited for cooler weather, which at the moment it is November when I'm filming this. So in my opinion, this is perfect right on time for this version, because yeah, the other one is more fruity and I wear that one in the spring, summer. So this version of Erba Gold, in my opinion, will be the winter and fall version in my opinion. So yes, I'll be doing a full dedicated review as I spend more time in it, but I want to give you all just an update on how it's going so far while I'm wearing Erba Gold. So again, Xerjoff Erba Gold is your fragrance of the day. So all right, as stated at the beginning of the video, we have 6 fragrance samples to talk about from the house of Xerjoff. And I want to start things off with Ivory Root. Very excited about this. And by the way, I know somebody's going to ask this, where did I get my samples from? My samples were also from Twisted Lily, because I tell y'all this in every video that I do sampling. They are my place for samples. They have the full-size bottles, but particularly when we're talking niche samples, Twisted Lily is your place. So back to Ivory Root. So Ivory Root, I found out, is kind of special because it's a part of the Join the Club collection, which apparently they keep the notes a secret in that collection with Xerjoff. So I was like, interesting, did not know that. So hey, got educated while doing this video. I have actually worn these fragrances on skin as well as tested them on paper, just a FYI for those that may be new here. That's how I do my first impressions with my samples. So yes, I know what they smell like on skin. You don't have to tell me that in the comments. But anywho, so with Ivory Root, the main thing is considered a woody, spicy fragrance, and it is considered unisex. Now, in my opinion, when I first wore this fragrance and I sprayed it, and I seen that it does get some love. In my opinion, this fragrance, you all, and I have pictures up of the full-size bottles somewhere on here so you don't have to wonder what it looks like. This fragrance is heavy on the spicy notes, and there's basil in here too. But I gotta admit, just going off the opening, I hate this fragrance. But this is one I'm glad I let it settle down and I wore it for hours, because as I came back to it, this is a fragrance that gets better the longer you wear it, because the sandalwood in it comes out and the top heavy spice and basil notes go away. Absolutely, this is a unisex scent, but you gotta like spicy scents in my opinion, and y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of spicy scents, so I already knew going into this one, I was like, it's probably gonna be a no, but it got better. So Absolutely, this is a fragrance, Ivory Root, that you gotta wear on skin, and you also gotta let it sit because it does change for sure. Which I'm okay with a fragrance taking me on a journey, which we like that. I mean, particularly with niche fragrance, that's what you're really paying for. Take me on a journey, give me a story, give me an experience, and Ivory Root does that. So kudos to the fragrance for that, but I can't get past that opening. So for me, I don't want a full bottle of it, but I gotta admit, it does get better. So it's okay, but it's not for me. And that is Xerjoff's Ivory Root. Now this next fragrance, I actually have seen a lot of positive reviews on this one, and I love the bottle, by the way. The bottle alone is super cute. The next fragrance I have is Starlight. So Starlight, I've noticed it gets a lot of love for the holidays. People say it smells like Christmas, just family, good times, all that type of thing. We are in the holiday season right now, so I was very happy to get my hands on a sample of Starlight. I'm gonna spray it, test it out again. By the way, you all, I've had these samples for like 2 months, and I'm finally able to talk about them because I want to spend some time with them. But anywho, back to Starlight. Starlight has notes of cardamom, bergamot, we have some cinnamon, then we have almond, and then we have amber and cedarwood at the base. So I like an almond note, y'all know this, so I'm already tuned in. Then that's okay, cardamom. So already this is giving me fall, winter vibes for sure. So I get the whole connotation to holidays that people say. But most importantly, let me tell you what it smells like. Let me tell y'all something. Love it first sniff. Absolute love it first sniff. I love Starlight, y'all. I love this one. Because I get the cardamom for sure, and it still has that brightness thanks to the bergamot note up top. But I smell that creamy almond in the middle. That is what I needed. And I love a good ambery base, which this does have. So absolutely, Starlight is a winner for me. This is full bottle worthy, and I'm happy to report that it lasts pretty long on the skin too. So even with the sample, I can tell this fragrance will go the distance. I don't have to bathe in it to get the effect that I want. But yes, if you are a cardamom lover, because this is a cardamom bomb, let me tell you that right now. And if you like a good almond note too, this is good. This is really, really good. Love it first sniff. Starlight, it smells very unique. It doesn't smell like anything else in my collection, and for that reason, that's why I want a bottle of it. So Starlight, absolutely full bottle worthy. And yes, this would be amazing as a holiday scent, so the rumors are true. I gotta agree. Xerjoff Starlight. Now this next fragrance, I'm really convinced a lot of people like this one, at least off like surface value, because of the bottle. The bottle is everything. It's gold, for good crying out loud. It's beautiful. The next fragrance we have is Xerjoff's Accento Overdose, you all. Yes, Accento. There's an original Accento, then there's the Accento Overdose that we're talking about. And here is the box for it. Yes, Accento Overdose, which everybody was telling me I need to try this one. It has rave reviews. And I was like, okay, again, I like the bottle, so I'm willing to try it out. So it has the notes of fruity notes and green notes, Mediterranean pine, eucalyptus. Then we have Bulgarian rose, muguet, and Egyptian jasmine at the base. Honestly, with this write-up, and these write-ups are officially from the Xerjoff's website, by the way, so not from no obscure place, actually from Xerjoff. I was like, I have no idea what this is gonna do, but we're gonna see what happens. To me, this is like a clean musk scent, in my opinion. So it's that musk DNA that is known in Xerjoff. Again, back that's in Erba Pura and it's in Erba Gold. But this one's like the springtime version of it. It's brighter. I do get the green notes in here. I do get a little bit of that floral notes too. So that's that rose coming through. So that's why I say to me, this is a spring scent. I do like it, and in my opinion, this fragrance could definitely be somebody's signature scent. More so a woman, because again, I get more of the rose, so this fragrance leaves more feminine to me. I like it. I do like this. I do. It's like a clean, fresh musk. I like this. I'm not mad at this. Again, this is signature scent worthy, so in my opinion, yes, this one could end up being a full bottle. And again, I do like how it looks, because it's cute. So again, Xerjoff's Accento Overdose. This one is a yes. I like her, but for springtime. Next fragrance, now this one is from the Casamorati line of Xerjoff, and this is Bouquet Ideale, which I've seen a lot of people recommend this one to me, elves. Y'all was like, you gotta try this one, you gotta try it out. So I was very happy to get a sample of it, because I'm like, okay. The elves told me I need to smell it. They say it's giving it life, so I want to get my life too, so let's try it out. So okay, Bouquet Ideale. Let's reacquaint our nose with it. So it has notes of a nutmeg, cinnamon, then we have guaiac wood, we have cedar wood, and we have vanilla, tobacco flowers, musk, and cumin. So I was like, interesting. This is going to be really, really woody. Okay, and the tobacco and all this. I said, okay, it's definitely going to be a warm and spicy kind of scent in my opinion. And it's nice. It's nice. In my opinion, this is it's a soft scent. And even on my skin, this one more as a skin scent in my opinion. So I definitely got like the cinnamon and nutmeg. I got the woody notes. The tobacco is subtle in there. So I get how the ladies like this one because this is a wearable cinnamon tobacco fragrance for ladies. Again, this is a feminine fragrance in my opinion. Kind of spicy, but not doing too much, but it's a skin scent. And even on my skin, it doesn't project a lot, so I wasn't really moved by this one. I like it's okay, but it's too soft, especially compared to what I'm used to from Xerjoff. This one is like not giving me all the life that I need. So unfortunately, Bouquet Ideale is a no for me. It's not full bottle worthy. It's just okay, but I'm glad I tried it though. Now this next fragrance was not on my radar at all, so I wasn't checking for it, but that's why I always like to have a random sample in the mix. So this next fragrance from Xerjoff, this is Uden right here, Uden. And I think from what I noticed in my research on it, a lot of men wear this one more so that's probably why it's not on my radar, because y'all know I'm a lady. So let's see here with Uden. We have notes of lemon, grapefruit, then we have sandalwood, rose, rum absolute, guaiac wood, and then we have musk, coffee absolute, and then vanilla absolute. So these notes already, I'm like, okay, we got citrus going on, we have wood, we got coffee. I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go. I was willing to test it out, right? I hate it. I hate it, y'all. It's not it. It's like astringent smelling. It's because of that lemon and that grapefruit opening. This is definitely more masculine for sure, y'all. I can't do nothing with this fragrance. Uden, yeah, again, I see why it never came up in my radar, and I see why nobody recommended it to me because, yeah, this is man. This is man. Like I said, I get the lemon, I get the grapefruit, and I get the wood. That's it. So for me, it's giving cleaning product. I can't do it, so it's a no for me. Uden is a no. And dare I say it, I think I've saved the most popular one for last. So the last fragrance that we're gonna talk about, also from the Casamorati line, and this is the infamous Lira. Yes, Lira. You all know in the first Xerjoff video I did, I sampled Italica, and I like Italica. And I told you all, I was like, I know it's a lot of people either love Italica and hate Lira, or they love Lira and hate Italica. It's kind of one of those either or things. It's very rare I see people like both of them. So I'm like, since I was on Team Italica, I'm like, I'm probably not gonna be on Team Lira, but I'm gonna let my nose tell me first. So let's refresh our nose with this good old Lira right here. So we have notes for Lira, you all. Notes are, we have blood orange, lavender flowers, and bergamot. And then we have rose, jasmine, and cinnamon. And then we have base notes of vanilla, musk, and caramel. So this is absolutely a gourmand scent, which I'm not the biggest gourmand girly. I dabble in them, but I'm not a huge fan of them. But some will pique my attention. And straight up, y'all, let me tell you something. Lira smells like lemon cake to me. Lemon cake. It's kind of in that same line how people are going crazy over Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion right now, although that one's much more sweeter in my opinion. We're heavy on the sweetness, and y'all know I didn't like that one either. This fragrance is in that same family in my opinion, but just make it niche. Obviously it's Xerjoff. It smells like food. Like this smells like actual lemon cake. In my opinion, I would love this as a candle, but I don't want to wear this as a perfume. So Lira, for me, is overhyped. It's a no. And therefore, yes, I'm Team Italica. I sure am. But it's cute. I get why people like it. Again, if you're a gourmand lover, you're gonna love this, but this smells like food. It's a no for me. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my part 2 of sampling Xerjoff fragrances. So we talked about basically 7 fragrances today. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with my take? Do you have your own take? What do you think about the ones I talked about? Also, what are some other fragrances that I should sample from the house of Xerjoff? Let me know because they have so many. And as you all know, I've been really stepping into their world this year, started my collection with the brand, and I'm loving it. So let me know what else I should check out because I'm always trying to sample new things. So as always, if you're digging me, subscribe to the channel. If you're here for the content, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not here for anything, then I guess you're not here for these fragrances. Then why are you here? But until next time, Ills, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.